Good day, everyone. My name is Joyce Allen A. Gingab, and I'm here to present to you our smart, advanced, complete laboratory setup for electrical engineering and technology towards COD and COE. So this will be from first year to fourth year. So let's start. Okay. So we have our first year and first sem, second sem, wherein we study all about mathematics, sciences, as well as computer-aided drafting and computer programming. So here we have an equivalent e-learning for chemistry and physics, including mathematics, using our club labs, where it matches the curriculum standard of CHED. So our cloud labs promotes unlimited learning potential, wherein student-proof consumables and laboratory equipment and avoid risk of accidents, as well as it will develop analytical and laboratory skills. We also have equivalent equipment for specific subjects as shown in our legend. So this will be our reference for such. Next, we have the computer programming lab focusing on the basic programming in C++ that is covered by Now and Pepper, as you can see in the video, as part of their simulation programming languages. For the operating systems, we'll cover the Linux Pro and the Client Pro simulation-based e-learning platform. Other programming languages covered by Now are the following: .NET, Java, Ruby, Python, which is an industry application, MATLAB, and also his own programming language that can be used in object-oriented programming. Okay, so this is our equivalent lab layout, complete with hardware for chemistry, physics, and computer programming. Also included in this lab is the Android application programming from KNH, the mobile game trainer that uses Java programming also from Malaysia. Okay, so next, we have our second year, first sem, and second sem, wherein we will study mostly about allied subjects. So here, we will have different e-learning solutions for such. We have the Automation Studio, or our multi-technology design and simulation software, wherein this library comes with complete standard devices including inverters, logic gates, flip-flops, counters, shift registers, comparator switches, LEDs, 7-bar display, decoders, multiplexers, etc. Because of its output relay, you can also use this module to interact with other technologies. You can also use the complete 3D and PCB designing software that we have for both AC and DC and electronics. Lastly, our Amatrol e-learning for our competency-based and industrial electrical applications. So our complete 3D and PCB designing software has an schematic design, PCB design up to examination and training creation. We also have learning solutions in line with the requirements of World Skills ASEAN competition for electrical installation, especially the KNX technology. So again, we have a complete laboratory setup for such with equivalent hardware. Here is our AC-DC electrical systems and our base frames with modules for circuits 1 and 2 and others. Next, we have our third year, first sem, and second sem. So here, will start to study professional courses such as industrial electronics, electrical apparatus and devices, electrical machines 1 and 2 up to feedback control systems. Using of Amatrol e-learning, it will feature a stunning depth and breadth of electrical machines topics within world-class curriculum. This curriculum marries machine theory with hands-on, real-world skill building so that learners can definitely apply this knowledge to the operation and installation of electrical motors. Learners will begin by studying electrical motor basics and safety, As you can see in our sample e-learning, yung ginagawa po dito is the lockout, tagout, as well as the e-learning for three-phase induction motor up to troubleshooting. So it will be basic to more advanced applications such as performance analysis, torque and speed measurement, and motor configurations. We also have Automation Studio, again, using our electrical control libraries for IEC and JIC standards and electrotechnical libraries for IEC and NEMA standards. Yan naman po yung sinusunod natin dito sa Pilipinas. So I would like to reiterate that our Amatrol e-learning is a SCORM compliant, Industry 4.0 ready, and it will be available on mobile devices for iOS and Android. So here we have the electromechanical maintenance with equivalent hardware. We have the electric motor control, transformers, motor rewinding to electrical machines up to industry application for vibration analysis. Next, we have our fourth year, first sem, and second sem. Now, here we will have the higher professional courses like electrical standards and practices, instrumentation and control, electrical power systems up to research. Again, in here, we will be having our Amatrol and Automation Studio as our e-learning solutions. Process control is a versatile and vital part of major industries including power generation, petrochemicals, food processing and bottling, chemical manufacturing, biotechnology, and so on and so forth. Because of the wide application of this key component, Amatrol developed the largest and most in-depth offering industrial process control training options available. Okay, so Amatrol offers four major process control systems, each covering a different process control application, yung level and flow, temperature, analytical, and pressure. Again, we have the equivalent laboratory setup for instrumentation and process control, as well as for electives for machine automation, for PLC technology, and fluid power pneumatics. We also have our solutions for power generation and power transmission and distribution. It is supplied with SCADA, supervision and control software data acquisition. Yan na yung ginagamit ngayon sa Industry 4.0 application. Software that communicate with all the active devices to provide real-time measurements, system status, and control. You can also do the simulation for this system using our Automation Studio. So our Automation Studio has 1,000 of symbols at hand. It can be customizable library up to troubleshooting and to component sizing. And lastly, we have our solutions for elective courses. We have the Amatrol e-learning for our renewable energies and our Automation Studio for power systems using our electrotechnical one-line diagram wherein it enables the design of diagrams for all voltage levels in a typical one-line representation of networks for power generation, transmission, distribution, including protection techniques. So here is our complete laboratory solutions we have in our electrical power system, the wind and solar technology, as well as the smart grid system. The didactic smart grid system, the grid refers to the electric grid, a network of transmission lines, substations, transformers, and more that deliver electricity from the power plants to home or business. The technology that allows for two-way communication between utility and its customers. And then sensing along the transmission line, it what makes the grid smart. Okay, ito yung tinatawag natin. The smart grid consists of controls, computers, automation, new technologies, and equipment working together, able to calculate the consumption of the various end users and to manage the generation and distribution of electricity according to demand. For this important topic, our De Lorenzo, partner natin, has developed a modular laboratory for the study of concepts related to it simulates to generation of energy from the three different sources. Ito yung maganda. from thermal, hydroelectric, and wind farm, yung mga renewables. Again, its transmission and distribution by means of high voltage line simulation models and its utilization including small photovoltaic solar energy plants for domestic use. It also available an option to integrate beside the PV solar system a wind energy modular strainer to connect to the main network from the end user side. Of course, a SCADA software provides the acquisition, storage, and monitoring of the data along the system. So, we have the wind turbine technology, kami lang po ang meron yan, as well as the protection techniques equivalent hardware. So we are very, very proud to inform you that we have most of the solutions for our smart, advanced, complete laboratory setup for electrical engineering and technology towards COD and COE using our Amatrol e-learning as well as our automation studio, multi-technology, design, and simulation software. Okay? You can also specialize your learning using our solution. A sample is our maintenance training for power and energy. Amatrol's Power and Energy program combines power and energy industry training courses with world-class simulators featuring industry standard components so that the learners are prepared for successful careers as maintenance technicians with power plants. Amatrol offers an unrivaled pairing of theoretical depth and breadth and hands-on skills in areas such as electrical, fluid power, mechanical, electronics, and so on and so forth. Now, let's look on our CMO number 88 series of 2017. This is our electrical engineering subjects with laboratory, fieldwork, and design. And according to Section 18 of the CMO, the establishment should provide modern tools for electrical. When we say modern tools, lalo na sa panahon ngayon, this pandemic, of course, we should be the latest technology in the industry and yung in need ngayon sa situation natin ngayon. So in the Industry 4.0, you can do multiple function through wireless technology like Smart Factory. When it comes to academe naman, it is Education 4.0. And Education 4.0 means blended learning. It means usage of our e-learning, simulation, virtual, and hands-on activities. So, fortunately, kung nakikita nyo yung flowchart na yan, our company, in partnership with our principals, has the most comprehensive, in-depth selection of online electrical training solutions available on the market today. And it will turn this into a global competitiveness from natural physics sciences up to professional and elective courses. In line with that, here is our proposed Industry 4.0 laboratories, beginning with the basics of AC/DC electrical and advancing to more complex skills like electrical wiring, electrical power system, renewable energies, learning systems that feature world-class multimedia curriculum, with skill assessment and real-world industrial components for an unmatched offering of skill building possibilities for creating a successful electrical training program. Now, the following laboratories are such. We have the industrial electrical wiring, building automation, electromechanical maintenance, instrumentation process control, PLC technology, fluid power, pneumatics, electrical power system, renewable energies for wind and solar, and lastly, our smart grid system. So again, our solution covers also the following courses for computer engineering, electronics engineering, maritime engineering, mechanical engineering, up to TVET, our training regulation. So again, we are using our Amatrol e-learning wherein you can learn anytime, anywhere. It is an SCORM compliant, Industry 4.0 ready, and certification upon course completion. Make progress reports for individuals or by groups and available on mobile devices such as iOS or Android. We're also using our Automation Studio. It is a multi-laboratory design and simulation software of course, for different applications such as mechatronics, industrial automation, of course, our electrical engineering technologies up to electromechanical and up to industrial maintenance. It is an online remote access, our solution, and our it can be you can virtualize your equipment and interface to real equipment. It has anti-malware and virtual systems. So ito po yung complete solutions natin for towards COD and COE. So before I end my presentation, we would like to thank each and everyone for this opportunity, and I would like to end again this presentation with this. So think about it. The only thing that is more expensive than education is ignorance, and doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, that's insanity. So that's our challenge for each and every one. So thank you very much and stay safe po. Again, my name is Engineer Joyce Alan A. Gingab, Technical Specialist Manager of High Tech Power Incorporated. So God bless everyone.